what's up? So in today's video, I want people watching this video to leave a comment down below on how you feel about the current state of graffiti in New York City. It could be in relation to style, toys, progression. You know, what I personally appreciate in all my videos, as you can see, I like to show what I'm interested in. I like to focus on style. I like to focus on spots. There's a lot of history, there's a lot of new generation writers coming up left and right. Honestly, it's really difficult to keep track. You know, there's only so many hours in the day. And that's another topic I'm going to touch on, maybe not in this video, maybe another video, about how present day, there's a lot of like fast-paced demand, and that's not really what got me interested in graffiti. It was more about like the anonymity, the mystery, and I like to keep that as part of my routine on my paths, the routes I take, traveling the same blocks, the same neighborhoods for a long time now, and I've seen the changes in all these neighborhoods. You know, change is a big part of my personal opinion, and adapting to change. What I really appreciate also comes full circle. Like, you've been writing, a lot of people started writing in the 70s, 80s, 90s, maybe had to slow down a little bit, take care of life responsibilities, careers, family, whatever the situation may be. A lot of people never even stop. That's the crazy thing. Like, manage to raise a family and have a great career and just paint every day, catching tags, you know, stickers. It's just part of life. What really is crazy, you got these writers with full-grown kids now, and their kids are writers and they paint together. Graffiti's never seen something like that before. That's like a topic of itself, you know. So-and-so's son, you know, a lot of that stuff's not public information as well. My personal goals with documenting, think outside the box. I always try to bring new and original ideas to the table. That seems to be a handicap also from my point of view when it comes to everyone trying to do the same thing at once with the pictures, and everyone's a photographer now. I enjoy seeing photos and documentaries that really think outside the box. Like, doesn't even have to be your focus of attention. Doesn't even have to be like the highest quality, you know, cool guy kind of cool situation or pretty picture. It's more about, you could walk around and take pictures of cigarette butts on the sidewalk, but if you do it in a certain way, I find that more interesting than everyone trying to do the same thing at once. You got to differentiate. You got to spread out the creativity. I had some crazy encounters taking pictures, like even taking pictures of legal walls. I've had some crazy encounters, just standing there, pointing a camera, whatever it may be, phone, at a wall, get into some crazy confrontations. It basically comes down to my appearance as well. I'm a very easily approachable person. No one's gonna look at me and feel intimidated. This is another thing that a lot of people don't know about. I always have paint on my clothes. I always got paint on my shoes, my pants, and that's from my job. It has nothing to do with, well, so, you know, sometimes I'll do a piece here and there, I get some paint on you, but all my clothes have paint on them. And sometimes I got paint on my hands and I can't get it off for like weeks. But I'll be at these walls, whether it's a hot spot, like illegally painted, or permission wall, and I get approached by people, concerned, Karens. The most recent one in Long Island City, and it's actually ironically a permission wall now. The guy, some writer got it permission, and they've been doing pieces on it. But when it was a bombed out wall, it was like Sunday morning, and I was on my bike. It was quiet. There wasn't anybody around, and I was taking my time and doing the video of the wall. And this lunatic drives by in a pickup truck. He passes me, and he skids, and he comes back around. He literally could have run me down. Like, I kind of flipped the whole situation with the confrontation. Was like, the dude literally could have run me down. He was like furious. He's like, you did all that on the wall, this and that. And I was like, dude, I don't know what your problem is, but I'm just out here, taking a bike ride, and he's on the phone, his hands are shaking, like he's like, but he you know, people, those guys in Queens, you know, a lot of them hate graffiti, so it's kind of not too surprised. But you know, these confrontations, they always happen when you least expect it. But it's always like when you let your guard down, shit comes out of nowhere. You got to change your whole mentality. It's like you're out there relaxing and just enjoying the environment. It's a whole nother topic of discussion, but you know, I was in this abandoned building once in Red Hook. It's not there anymore. I've been in there a bunch, but it's been there. It was standing abandoned for like many years, and I think whatever was going on in there, someone took it over, and they were doing some illegal business, I think an illegal dumping business, or there was refrigerators running, and there was all these like workers, and I just wanted to see at that point the graffiti inside the building was kind of old, and I wanted to just walk around in there, and they kind of like gave me a blind eye, and then I made it to the back of the building, and these like Hasidic guys, Hasidic Jewish guys, they came and they like strong-armed me. One dude like put me in a headlock, like, yo, what is going on? And they like grabbed my camera. I was like, they were trying to take my camera, like I was getting robbed, and I was holding onto my camera, and it was just like, they're just like, what are you taking pictures of? What are you taking pictures of? And I was just like, dude, I was like, yo, I'm just taking pictures of the graffiti on the wall. They're like, yeah, let me see. And then I showed them the pictures, and they kind of like calmed down, because whatever they had going on back there, it was like they thought I was taking pictures of what they were doing. I got some other good ones I'll save for other videos. So yeah, leave in the comments down below what you think about the current state of graffiti style. Just progression. Is graffiti thriving? Is graffiti dead? And also feel free to extend your comments into the current state of politics. You know, with all that's going on. There's definitely a lot of crazy stuff going on.
But it can also just
Wait, that's okay.
gonna be there 2 seconds.
Snake One, original old school pioneer. Writers Corner 188 down here in Dumbo. Really cool to see something like this, you know, it's just a tag on a wall, but it's out in the wild. It's a great neighborhood out here, you know. I've always been coming down here, lurking around. If you like my videos, leave a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe. Turn on your notifications. You'll get notifications whenever I upload videos. I got a lot of videos that are going to be coming out, and I'll catch you on the next video.